Mariners are plus 450 to win the AL West behind the Astros and the Angels. So, Steve, make your case for why this is the best bet to win the division.
Make my case. What case is there to make? It's pretty obvious. This is the best bet in the AL West. Why? Because the Astros are also in the division. Let's just be honest here. Nobody wants to come out and admit it, but the Astros are not as good of a team as they were last year. I mean, what are they going to be relying upon? Justin Verlander, what's he, 45 years old now? Lance McCullers already injured to start the season. So now, there's two starting pitchers with question marks, and then you got a lot of young guns there in the back of the rotation. There's no more Carlos Correa either, one of the best bats in the middle of that lineup. So you have the Mariners making all of these moves. Winker, Suarez, Robbie Ray, that guy who won the Cy Young last year, 80-1. We all remember that. I don't need to remind you. This team is loading up, and then they have one of the best farm systems in all of the league. Julio Rodriguez hasn't even stepped foot on an MLB field. He's going to do that later this year. That lineup is going to smash from top to bottom. The pitching staff striking out every single batter that they're going to get. Plus 450, it's a steal. You missed it at 6-1. I already got that because I don't have to brag about that. Plus 450, get it now.
Steve is passionate. Nick, what's your take?
Yeah, well, I think Steve decided to neglect the fact that Yordan Alvarez is still in Houston, Jose Altuve,
always injured, cheater,
Yuli Gurriel, Kyle Tucker, and sure, Verlander. Kyle Tucker was a guy we talked about all last season because he was always underpriced on DraftKings because he was always playing way out of his range anyways. But yeah, Justin Verlander and McCullers, and I know McCullers is the injury and everything, and Verlander's coming off one too. Yeah, these are not guys they're not the guys that they used to be, but this pitching staff is still rock solid. You still have a very good lineup, and I love the Jesse Winker move. I think the Mariners had the best offseason of any team between Winker and Ray. Of course, you still got Haniger there and quite a few other guys, don't get me wrong. But I still think the best bet for them is to bet on them to make the postseason at plus 165. I think this one is a can't miss bet. I will say I don't know how the Angels are ahead of the Mariners when it comes to the odds. That's a little ridiculous.